Hi, my name is Meg Merchant, and for my systematic survey, I chose Pilates. I chose Pilates because my mom used to do it a lot, and I never partaken in any classes, so I thought it would be fun to try something new. So, Pilates is a combination of 500 different exercises loosely based on yoga and ballet, and it can be either equipment based or mat based, which is just using your own body's weight, and that's the one that they offer at UC, so that is what I took. So Pilates has a lot of different health benefits and is now being used as an alternative medicine for some different medical conditions. But for me, only going once a week for about 6 weeks, I only saw some of the benefits of Pilates, those being I saw my muscles strengthen, and I saw this through I was able to do the workouts the whole time by the end. At the beginning, I had to take breaks way more often. I also saw my flexibility increase. So the nice thing about Pilates is anyone can really partake in it because the instructor offers moderation. So she'll give you 3 different ways to do the same exercise depending on how fit you are, your age, what you can and can't do. So by the end, I saw myself being able to do all the moderations. And at first, I wasn't flexible enough to do all of that. So I saw that also. Pilates also has a lot of other health benefits that I didn't get to explore. So when researching for my research paper, I focused on the health benefits of it when I was doing my scientific literature. So I looked at how it's being used as an alternative treatment, and I found that it's being used for chronic musculoskeletal disorders and combating that into some of their medical treatment, which is helping relieve the chronic back pain because it's building their postural muscles. I also saw that it's being used in fibromyalgia symptoms, and people who are partaking in Pilates classes are seeing less of the symptoms. Then, for my popular literature, I chose to look at more of the dieting part of it, how it helps you lose weight, and also found a couple interesting other taboo topics when I was looking at that. So Pilates, though it takes a lot of mental focus, you're not sweating a lot, so it is not hard cardio. So when used in dieting and exercise, they say to pair it with another exercise-based routine that's really hard on cardio, so it burns more of the calories, whereas the Pilates is more working on your muscle tone. So then I also saw that it's a really great ab workout, and a lot of the fitness influencers and models say that Pilates has built the rectus abdominis, which is in charge of the look of the six-pack and abs. So they recommended Pilates for people who are trying to get abs. It also is said that it helps increase your muscles in your pelvic floor, which some bloggers wrote that it increased their sexual drive, but once again, it's popular literature, so there wasn't really a lot of scientific research done on that, so you'd have to look a little bit deeper in that. But when increasing your muscle for the pelvic floor muscles, it also helps you during childbirth because it's the same muscles that you use when you're giving birth. So people who had been doing Pilates throughout their pregnancy and before said that they thought it was much easier during childbirth because those muscles were so strong. So when I was comparing both popular and scientific literature, I thought it was very interesting on how almost the benefits were different, because though I did see the basic, it strengthens your muscles, your balance, your posture, I thought many of the medical research was found underneath the scientific literature, so how it's benefiting different disorders and all the medical science behind it. And then in popular literature, I found most of the research was about your looks and diet and losing weight and how it is in the exercise benefit, and not so much how it medically benefits you. So I thought that, though that was expected, I found that very interesting. Overall, I'm very glad with my decision to do Pilates as my systematic survey and my laboratory experience, because I got to see the benefits of it, and it's something I've never done before. I also thought it was very interesting. My instructor is a sophomore in the nursing program, and she actually used Pilates as her laboratory experience and systematic survey and loved it so much that she became an instructor. So maybe that will be the future for me. But I am very excited to see where Pilates goes in the medical field, and if they develop any more different diseases that this can be used as a CAM treatment. So I am excited to see where it goes in the medical field. I would also recommend this to anyone who's interested in trying something new and a great exercise routine, just because it's for all shapes and sizes. In my classes, I noticed that there were moms, older people, young, all different shapes and sizes, and due to the moderations, everyone was able to partake in it and have fun. I also would recommend it to people who maybe just need a break from school and like to relax, because it does take a lot of concentration. And though that doesn't necessarily sound relaxing, I found myself concentrating so hard on the movements that I wasn't really thinking of school or my next SI session or my next test, but instead focusing on the exercises. I also would recommend it to anyone who's in shape and just wants to keep their muscle tone and just keep strengthening their muscles, because it does provide muscle strength without bulk. I hope that after watching this video and reading my paper, you really get to see the full benefits of Pilates and how it can be helped in the medical field, but also just healthy people who want to get in shape. And I hope if you're interested in it that you try it out.